Hello. So sometimes when I say that I'm scheduling the live for 8:30 and then I hit next, it goes to a countdown. Today, it just decided to start the live. So that's why you were looking at my desk, because I was quick eating my dinner. I had Bible study until 8 o'clock, ran home, and now I'm here. So hello, welcome to Magnolia Monday. I am Cindy with Monarch Mom DIY, and we're going to start at 8:30. And I hope everyone is doing well. I did a Facebook Live at 4 o'clock. And so now I'm on YouTube. I'm loving it. I love being in all these events. It's getting me out of my funk, I guess, of when should I go live? So now I sign up for these events and we're on it. But Magnolia Monday and Woodkit Wednesday, I am here on YouTube, and 8:30 is probably going to be the new time for a while, because my new small group that started last week, we meet from 6:30 to 8. And I mean, the church is across the parking lot, so it just means me coming home, having something to eat, being ready to go. So welcome. Thank you all for being here. And sorry. Okay. All right. So welcome, everyone. If we've not met, my name is Cindy. You have stumbled across my YouTube channel, Monarch Mom DIY, and on Mondays, I do a project using Magnolia Design Co., stencils, surfaces, chalk paste, whatever, inks. And today, I am doing a project with our new snow globe shelf sitter surface. Okay, it doesn't look like much, but when you pair it with the stencil that was designed to go with it, it's gorgeous. It says, "Blessed is the season which engages the whole world in a conspiracy of love." However, I am going to use an idea that one of my customers / viewers, Susie Noble, posted. We're going to use the snow globe, this part, not this part, because you know what she used with it? She used this part. The In Him Was Life stencil, and I fell in love with it. I said, I have to do that. Now, I have also seen this done a few different ways, and it is absolutely beautiful. But guess what? Your shelf sitter is two-sided. So tonight I'm going to do it this way, and then maybe on a reel or something, I will do with this, using the whole stencil. So I'm excited. Hello, everyone. And the colors she used, I'm using even the colors she used. She used glittering copper, glittering gold a little bit, like for the star, and then black for Joseph and Mary and baby Jesus. So I'm very excited. I did just lightly sanded, because it's a painted surface. It's got a little bit of a texture to it. So I'm just really lightly doing this. Hello, Tanya. Thank you, Patricia. Yes, it was Susie's idea, and so I am giving her credit because I saw it. She posted it on Heidi's page, and I'm like, oh, I have to do that with my snow globe. So I don't know if this is how she did it, but I am going to, I'm wondering, yeah, I'm going to do the snow globe first, and then when that dries, I'm going to put the family inside. So this stencil is called Conspiracy of Love. And I have not used it yet. I only ordered one snow globe to start. I have used this one before on one of our unpainted wood arches. Okay, I'm just trying to, first of all, feel where I have this. Then I'm going to hold it up to my light, and it needs to move to the right a little bit. That looks good. If you have some sort of light feature or light source to help you get your stencil on here, that's good. You can always put it down like this too, but to test it out, you're probably going to want to hold it up. That looks pretty good. All right, so now I'm going to press it down. Get any air bubbles out, because you want all the green of your stencil stuck down to your surface, because you only want your paste to go where the white is showing through. Hey, Debbie. All right, so let me see just for a second here. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. So we're going to do glittering copper, and we're going to do everything basically except for the stuff that's inside the snow globes. So I'm going to do the words and the circle of the snow globe, and I'm even going to do the stars. They're supposed to be snow, but I'm going to do them as stars. But then right where this, what do you call that on a house? I almost said steeple, but that's for a church. Where this little part is, chimney, thank you. Thank you, brain, for kicking in. Is right about where the star is going to be that's on the nativity stencil. So we will do the star on the nativity stencil in gold, and then it'll stand out from these other stars. I know the two-sided surfaces. You guys know I love being able to do two-sided projects. It's just more bang for your buck, right? All right, so again, this is glittering copper. And I'm so excited for this project. Okay. I think I got it all. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Hey, I did pretty good lining that up. Okay, there's step one. I love it. I got a little oopsie right there, but you see how there's a little bit of paste right there between those two spaces? If you do something like that, let it dry. Okay, the instinct is to try to fix it right away. Let it dry, and then you can scratch off where you got too much. This is already so pretty. Glittering copper has to be one of my favorite chalk paste colors. So pretty. I like it even more than gold. What can I say? Hello, Deborah. Welcome. If you are new here and are like, where are you getting these awesome stencils? Well, let me just put my website here. It's just monarchmomdiy.com. That takes you directly to my Magnolia website where you can find the stencils and the surfaces and like the tacky towel that I fuzzed the stencil on a little bit so it wouldn't stick too much. I probably will use these when we get to the big star. These are called paintbrush squeegees, so it's a little squeegee, but it's on a paintbrush handle. Makes it easier to use because I'm going to do the big star in glittering gold, and then I'm going to do Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus with this. But I don't want to put a sticky stencil down on wet, oh, are you not plugged in? On wet chalk paste. So, you can let it air dry. You can give it a little help. When I first saw this stencil and this surface in the catalog, I had no idea how big it was. This thing is big. I mean, it's gotta be 10 inches tall. Okay, let me see if I can show you what I meant about the boo-boo. So, I'm taking this little knife, and where I got a little too much there, it like went under. I'm just scratching it lightly to get that extra chalk paste off. Because if you try to do that when it's still wet, it's gonna like smear. Okay? It's so pretty. Even look at how under the words which engages right here, it's got the little line there that shows like the glare of, just want to make sure this is dry, the glare of light on the side of the snow globe. Okay, so this is going to be the tricky part because I want it to look like, you know, they are in the snow globe. Like it's a nativity snow globe. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover most of this part with my backer sheet. I'm like so nervous that it's still wet. Okay. But then I want to line this up so you can see baby Jesus. Let me see. That looks pretty good to me. They maybe can move a tiny bit this way. Okay. Just gonna press down. Actually, maybe it should come down a little bit. I'm gonna move it down a little bit so I don't have to mess with this hay right here. Ah! I mean, it's gonna look good no matter what. Okay. So this is what's going to be tricky, going right up to the bottom of the snow globe. So that's why I'm going to want to use paintbrush squeegee. But I'm going to go ahead and do my gold star. Well, I can do the gold star last because that'll be quick. So I'm going to use black. And first I'm going to outline basically my outside edges of them, because there's other things on this stencil that I'm not putting in the snow globe, like this tree. And then when I get right here, close to the bottom, I'm going right up to that copper. And if they touch a little bit, that's okay. I'm trying not to make them touch, but if they do a little bit, it's okay. All right, so now we got Joseph's arm here. I'm not going to put the brick wall in there either. Okay, so now I've got the outline. Now I can switch to a regular squeegee and the rest will go faster. You could even just combine these two stencils on a rectangular sign. I mean, it doesn't have to be this snow globe. And that would be really pretty too. All right, let's just get a little bit of gold here and do our big star, our Bethlehem star. I mean, I could do a few other stars that are on here. I'm just going to do them. I know there's the stars that I did copper, but that's okay. All right, are we ready? You guys, Susie, this idea was so perfect. Look at. You could definitely use more colors on this, but I am in love with this. Okay, the other thing you could do, if you wanted to, you guys have seen me do this before. Let this dry, spray seal it with a clear spray. Then I could come back in and you could paint. You could watercolor paint baby Jesus, Mary, and Joseph if you wanted to. I personally am going to leave it like this. Thank you. So yeah, this was Susie Noble's idea. Sometimes she's on my lives. I'll have to tag her in this video once it's done so she can see what I did. But isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So snow globe surface, Conspiracy of Love is the snow globe stencil. And the nativity stencil is called In Him Was Life, because at the bottom of it, it's got the scripture from John 1:4. In Him was life, in Him was life, and that life was the light of all men. I think that is so pretty. And that is all I am doing tonight. Yes, great idea, Susie. So pretty. Probably maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, I'm going to do a reel on Facebook of the other side, excuse me, using all of the snow globe stencil. But isn't that so pretty? I will come back in and put links for these items that I used, the surface, the 2 stencils, and the 3 chalk pastes, if you're interested. Otherwise, you can just go to monarchmomdiy.com and find these items. They are all there. So you can see there's a few gold stars mixed in with the copper, but I think that turned out so pretty. Thank you guys. And that is going to be our live for tonight. I will be back on YouTube Wednesday at 8 o'clock. I think I said 8 o'clock. I should be able to do 8 o'clock this week. I know the night before Thanksgiving I'm going to have to do 8:30. But anyway, for Wood Kit Wednesday, I'll be back with another wood kit from the Rust Covered Cottage by Christina. And I hope you guys... Sure, I will try to post a picture in the group. I'll try to remember to do that. Thank you. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you later. Bye.